Through the Division of Speech and Language Pathology at Binghamton University, students learn the foundational knowledge of normal and disordered processes of speech, language, and swallowing. The clinic was opened in the fall of 2022. We met with Professor and Founding Director of the program, Rodney Gable, and the Dean of the Decker College of Nursing and Health Services, Mario Ortiz, to learn more. Can somebody explain what speech and language pathology services is?
We provide speech and language intervention to people of all ages, from the very young to the very old. It's a really broad profession. We help children with learning disabilities with their speech and language needs. We work with older adults who have had a neurological accident or a stroke, recover. We also work with people with swallowing disorders. The professional title that our students will have when they graduate is speech and language pathologists, and they can work in community settings, school districts, hospitals.
And so we have a bunch of different equipment in this room. So what are students learning here?
At the undergrad level, students learn about the profession while they also learn about the basic science related to communication in preparation for a graduate program for speech language pathologists is earning that master's degree.
And how long has this program been available to BU students?
The summer of 2021.
What kind of students are participating in this sort of program?
Yeah, primarily it's our undergraduate population. I would say about 90% of the students are your traditional undergraduate students. Since we are a minor at the undergrad level, students are completing majors in human development, psychology, linguistics, really like any major on campus.
And then students with this degree, they can go on to do many different things like work in schools and such?
Yeah, the first step would be gaining admission into a graduate program, where then they learn about the career of speech language pathology, start completing their clinical training and their advanced studies.
I think what's very interesting about the rehab sciences here is that we're having a bridge between academics and then students actually providing care in the community where healthcare gaps exist. So I think not only will they learn, but now they're providing services that otherwise wouldn't be had. And so I think that's a unique part of the Decker College mission, and a way that students not only can get to the community, but can also learn about the community and then hopefully stay here to work.
And now this grant from Excellus, how much of a difference does that make?
Well, the grant from Excellus has allowed the Division of Speech Language Pathology to open the Binghamton University Speech Language and Hearing Clinic. And we are trying to be a close to free practice where individuals from the community who perhaps are underserved, as Mario started to talk about, we can help fill those gaps by offering an outpatient clinic.
So what's the ultimate goal with expanding this program?
The ultimate goal, the big vision, is to people look at both our partners like Excellus and then the university as a means to healthcare services that they otherwise wouldn't have. But they would also be helping students to learn and earn their degrees. So it's unique because many programs don't have a clinic. Students go out into healthcare agencies, but that they can actually be a part of the community on the front lines, which is unique. So they'll come from class to lab to practice.
So far, the clinic has already served 23 people with communication and swallowing disorders. In recognition of the need of such curriculum, Excellus Blue Cross Blue Shield granted a $30,000 Health Equity Award to the BU program. Can you tell me a little bit about how BU was chosen to receive this award?
Yeah, so each year at Excellus Blue Cross Blue Shield, we do take the time to focus our community investment strategy on areas where we are understanding that there are greater gaps within the community, so that we can align those to make the best impact and the greatest impacts we can in our communities. That gap has been identified here in the Southern Tier with speech and language services for quite some time. So with the Binghamton University's SL ESLP program. It obviously aligned really, really well to that, along with our mission to reduce health disparities and improving health equity across the region. We love that we're able to support this incredible program. It truly has been, a longstanding gap for, individuals within our community. We love that. The fact that Binghamton University students are, as the dean indicated, we're able to bring all of that together in one. And if anybody wants more information on our funding opportunities, it's right there on our website.
The goal is for the clinic to eventually serve 100 individuals and their families each year, which this grant is sure to help make a reality.